Yeah, so I'm back from South Africa. Unfortunately, I'm back to Germany, Northern Hemisphere, sad hemisphere, but I still have so much footage I brought with, and of course, I have to show you how I treat 3D material made of two Firefly camcorders. So I prepared it a little bit like the TV chefs here. It's always prepared something which takes too long, so of course I sorted a bit. So you see 3 times of the same hard drive, and I always do something like this. You see I'm going back, Firefly 3D. This is all my video storage, and there's got the 29th of March 2019. That's what I have to do today. I'm going day after day, and I click on it to see a file like Firefly 3D in case I made some more videos, probably with my cell phone. And then I double click this one, and you see here is the audio with my Rolands and my Zoom H1, and the left camera and the right camera. So okay, the right camera is already opened here, so I have to open back the left camera, and I had the first picture I made myself, and I just want to show you because it's pretty short. It's pretty easier for me to explain you how I do this. And then I go to my EDIUS8, which I had to close before starting up the OCam where I record this with now. And I'm a lazy guy, so I don't use to make project and rename it and all over again. I just simply got my installation on that one. It's a pretty long one, I don't care, but because you have a timeline, nearly goes endlessly. I don't know how many thousand years it can go further, I don't even know. I will notice if they will send me a notice there's no further way, pretty much about 999 minutes or something like that. I'm not too sure. And so this is the first scene. Going back here, this is already made in 3D, and I'll show you exactly now, step by step, how I do this. It's very easy. First, well, this is EDIUS. I don't know too much, actually nothing about other editing systems. I just simply worked with EDIUS for many years from now, with Grass Valley products, really. I'm not paid for this. I'm not paid for all the products I show you here, definitely not, and I'm not an influencer, but I'm just, if you like something, why shouldn't you recommend somebody to probably work with the same, or work on the same way, work with the same programs, work with the same products. So that's what this internet is for. Okay, now we have to go to the second scene. You probably would like to rename this. Of course you could do this. I just simply forgot about to do this on this first picture here, because it's also just 4 scenes, 4 video clips. And so that makes it very easy. If you concentrate yourself, you don't have to rename it, but it would be nice if you click on both of them and just know how to do that, and just call them left, and then it's left 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So let's continue with left number 2, and EDIUS works the way there's a simple rule you have to stick on, really have to stick on. Left goes over right. So this is our new scene, our new clip. This is the left clip. I have pre-installed 2 video tracks and 1 audio track. So the left is always on the top, always, otherwise you'll be diffused. And so I simply put back this whole clip on the timeline onto the top. So this is left. And now I continue with the right hard drive, do the second one, which of course must look like pretty much the same, down here. So left is top, right is bottom, continue to shift right to the bottom. And now we come to the audio, and I take the second track of my audio. Well, just put it into here, into the bin, so-called bin, and then shift back to, well, we do it twice, the audio. So Now it comes, what it always looks very funny when I'm filming with those 3D setups. This little clicker, you remember this little door clicker I always used, or clapping my hands or something like that? So you will see now in a few seconds how it does look like and why I do so. So you have to remember, we have to combine 3 tracks: left video, right video, and stereo audio. What you can see clearly here now on the wave is those 2 things. That looks pretty much the same, and that is exactly my door clicker. I'll show you now. Put it a little bit together, closer. There it is. Now let's zoom back into the timeline. Let's go picture to picture. So you see, I did not even edit those 2 tracks. They just started simultaneously with my own hands. And see, it is like exactly how it should be. And it's exactly the audio of the left and the audio of the right track. You hear the double click at the very same picture. Sometimes it drives away just for half of a picture. If it's a picture or more, you can shift these timelines, whether this or that one, accordingly. So that's why I do this. And also I have my new audio, because I won't use both of the audios later when edit. So you see what's coming up here. It's all microphones, all speakers are open, and I'll do it again for you. Perfect. Okay, so we can squeeze back. And now what I'm doing is, we don't need this. We don't need the click all the time. So here's the picture stabilized. Shift, mark all, and cut. Tips, shift, mark all, and says löschen means erase in Germany. So from now on, with that track, you are synchronized. And I don't really edit inside this clip now. I let it run until, well, not the very end, just a little bit before. Well, this is a little click, you see. This little click is when I prepare to switch off the camera. There we go. Return a bit. And let's assume to end up here. Do the very same thing. And all of them löschen, erasing. So, we are still not in 3D. But this is also very important in your project Einstellungen, in your project settings, that there is Projekt Voreinstellung ist aktuelle Voreinstellung ist abbrechen. I don't know, I don't want to kill it now. So you have a setup as a possibility to enable stereoscopic, and this must be done before you start any project, of course. So enable stereoscopic. And now, once this is done, I shift back from the timeline into the bin, the top set. So that was our left. And then underneath, it goes automatically underneath. If I leave it here, there will be the right track. Then mark 2 of them, leave the mouse here, go to a right click and stay. It says click on as stereoscopic festlegen. Mark as or able stereoscopic, something like that it will mean. We'll do so. A new window pops up here, and you can see if the first picture is really that what you want to. So left should be left, right should be left. I simply click OK. And now it changes into one track. And then before I reuse this, mark those 2 original tracks, go on erase, and simply shift it down the stereoscopic one exactly at the right beginning with the audio. That means we are still synchronized. Now, I have this clip here ending up fine. I'll go into the next, simply go into the clip, the forward clip, and see, there we are. This is the undergroove. This is the preview. You have the choice later on. You have to choose how you want to play it out, how you want to store your data, and what kind of 3D format, and in what kind of resolution and compression you want to do so. So that's all your choice, like in a 2D normal video, like in any format we would do that. Now you can play it and you have your undergroove goggles on and you see, okay, well, it's perfect, there's a nice 3D picture. It wouldn't look as nice if you had exchanged by a mistake the left and the right track. Definitely not. It does not look good. It makes a headache in a minute. So this is all fine. So you can edit it like as you would edit any other clip, any 2D clip. It's just enabled in 3D. Now here's a nice boerewors, there's a nice barbecue, nice braai, what we say in South Africa, and well, there's Greg, and yeah, I'll just leave it that way, and I will continue with the next one as easy as with that one. So yeah, if you want to play out, you simply have to go back. I think you know this already. If you mark something like in here, if you mark something going out here, and I have two ways I found out. It's not recommendable to be stingy on data volume or on how big the data is, because if you watch it through a 3D or like a VR goggle, then you really have possibility that you have those what we call, how you call this little, when the picture changes every 10th a minute or every 10 seconds, and it really looks like bad if you have artifacts for compression. So always use the lowest compression possible. I can show you my setup shortly, how I do this in Datei ausgeben. So this one is side by side, which is a full, means we have two 4K video tracks into one 4K video track side by side. Now it's nearly at least 2K resolution left, and export. There's my other ones, and I see here this is the grundlegende Einstellungs profile is high, variable bitrate is, it's a bit better than if you give it a set you know, I don't know how to call this data. You have to call an IT buddy to get clear with that. Super fine is good, so it gives you 100 bits per 100 million bits per second and to 200 million at the top. And erweitert is the IDR interval. I choose that because I don't like this flickering in this picture. Every 10 seconds it makes a change in the group of pictures, and you will see this. It's like a heartbeat or something, as if something happened to your eyes or something like that. And gave this B build, whatever that means, I have no idea, and the reference pictures just give it a 1. So I simply thought or think it is calculating much more than if you put it on 10 or on higher numbers, and that will probably say. So then give it a name and of course store it. I won't do this now. I go to operation because I still work on this setup here with those 4. Well, I'll leave you alone right now, and I give you of course some footage, some example at here on YouTube, and you can see how it looks like. Alright guys, girls of course, and ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have questions, if you leave comments below, you're welcome to do so anytime, of course. And see you next time then. Okay, beenden.